All right, Weston here with the Hidden Gibbon, and today we have a commander from an upcoming secret lair. I thought that both the commander's flavor and art were really cool. I have watched my friend Dewey play the game, although I have not played it myself, and the game seems really cool as well. So without further ado, we have the Ghost of Tsushima. So we have Jin Sakai, the Ghost of Tsushima here. He's a 2/4 for 1 generic and then Esper colors. He's a legendary creature, human samurai. And he says whenever he deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. And whenever a creature you control attacks a player, if no other creatures are attacking that player, choose one. Standoff, it gains double strike till end of turn. And Ghost, it can't be blocked in this turn. So the whole goal, we're going to have some Voltron-y things, and then a whole bunch of like creatures that do things when they connect with an opponent. So we got the Aether Spark in here. By now, we all know and love the Aether Spark. Equip it to things. It gets 1/1 counter, or it gets loyalty counters when your equipped creature deals combat damage, and you can put counters on things, draw cards, and add mana. For our creatures, we are going to have a lot in here that I will go over that I don't think are very well known. So Ashling, the Extinguisher, whenever it deals combat damage to a player, choose target creature that player controls, and then they sacrifice it. We got the Baleful Strix. We have Basim. Basim has whenever you cast a historic spell, draw a card. It can't be blocked, and then he can't be blocked this turn. Triggers only once each turn, and whenever he deals combat damage to a player, you get to draw a card, or you get to put a 1/1 counter on him. Chameleon. He enters as a copy of another creature, except for he has his name, so you can, copy your Jin Sakai. He has Mayhem whenever you cast this card from your graveyard, or you may cast this card from your graveyard if you discarded it this turn. Timing rules still apply. Delny, Streetwise Lookout. So that way your creatures with power 2 or less can't be blocked by creatures power 3 or greater. And their abilities will trigger twice. So Jin Sakai can trigger both of his abilities. Drana. First strike flying, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on each attacking creature you control. Enduring Curiosity, so when your things connect, you can draw cards. Esper Sentinel. Fallen Shinobi has ninjutsu, and then whenever Fallen Shinobi deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles the top 2 cards of their library, and then until end of turn, you can play those cards without paying their mana cost. Grim Hireling, so whenever your creatures deal combat damage to a player, create 2 treasure tokens. Kamiz, whenever you attack, target attacking creature can't be blocked. Then it connives, and then choose another attacking creature with lesser power. That creature gains double strike. Mistblade Shinobi, so whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you can return a creature that player controls to their owner's hand. Nashi, the Moon Sage, when he connects, you can exile the top card of each player's library, and you can play one of those cards by paying life instead of mana. Sakashima Student, it's a clone ninja, except for it stays a ninja in addition to its other types. We got Finkel over here with Fear, and whenever he deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card. Silent Hull Creeper can't be blocked, and then it has these 3 abilities when it connects. Put 2 1/1 counters on it, draw a card, and then becomes a copy of another target creature. Spark Double, it becomes a copy, except for not legendary. Squall, whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains double strike. And then whenever Squall deals combat damage to a player, return target permanent value of 3 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. Starwinder, so we can draw cards. Symbiote Spider-Man is whenever it deals combat damage to a player, look at that many cards from the top of your library. Put one of them in your hand and the rest in your graveyard, and you can exile it from your graveyard. Put a 1/1 counter on a creature you control, and it gains this ability. Thada, so you can steal your opponent's artifacts out of their deck. Timna, a CEDH card as lifelink, and whenever, or at the beginning of your post-combat main phase, you can pay X life, where X is the number of opponents that were dealt damage this turn. If you do, draw that many cards. Unstoppable Slasher, and Eureka. For sorceries, we're only running 3. We're running Damn and Farewell, and then we are running Soul Identity. Creatures, create a token that's a copy of target artifact or creature, and it has Cipher. For instance, they're mostly going to be removal and protection. So Akroma's Will is protection, Anguish Unmaking for removal, Born Upon a Wind, so we can play things with as though they had flash. Clever Concealment protects, Darkness protects, Deadly Rollick will kill something. This D-Spark will kill something. Fell the Profane is both a land and can kill something. Flawless Maneuver to protect. Generous Gift to kill. Ink Shield to protect and give us a bunch of dudes. Mortify to kill. Path to Exile. This is the art from the Secret Lair. Look at how beautiful that is. It is removal. Swords to Plowshares here, also removal. Stroke of Midnight is removal. Teferi's Protection protects. And Void Rend for removal. For artifacts, we've got some mana rocks in here. We also are running the One Ring and the Soul Stone for utility. We've got our boots that are made for walking. Mithril Coat to give something indestructible. And then for our other equipments, we've got Basilisk Collar and Shadow Spear to provide lifelink. We've got Buster Sword to let us draw some cards and play some things for free. Sword of Fire and Ice and Sword of Feast and Famine. And then we have our Blade of Selves to let us give something myriad. For enchantments, we have Coastal Piracy. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. We have Curiosity, so whenever the enchanted creature deals combat damage to an opponent, draw a card. Imposter Syndrome lets us make copies of our, Jin Sakai, hopefully. And Steal the Godhead is a wonderful little enchantment. As long as the enchanted creature is white, it has lifelink. And as long as the enchanted creature is blue, it is unblockable. For lands, we're running 34, 35 with our MDFC. We're running 12 basics. We're running Academy Ruins, Access Tunnel, Cathedral of War, Bajuka Bog, Iganjo to prevent damage to our legendaries, Iganjo to be some utility, deal damage, Minimo to untap our legendaries, Odawara, Rogue's Passage, Shizo Death Storehouse, Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth, Vault of the Archangel. We are also running the Buddy Lands and the Shock Lands in this deck, as well as one Triumph, and one comes into play AAA. Like I said, I haven't played this game yet, but man, can we appreciate how good they did on the art? You got the Japanese maple leaves. You have the wispy grass. I don't remember what type of grass that's called. And then the excellent art on it. But let me know, are you excited for this commander? I'm going to probably have to pick up this Secret Lair because I like this commander and I like the art for this commander. So let me know in the comments down below. And as always, I'm Weston with the Hidden Gibbon, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.